How come? 为什么坐那么挤啊？啊 Why you sit so tight together like that? Is all okay? Yeah? It's good, it's good. Yeah. Bà chị đó, giống mặt con trẻ. Okay, here, your place. Sit. Sit. Lay down. No shake hand today. Lay down. Here. Good enough. Lay down. Okay, lay down there. It's good. It's good. Okay. It's no problem. Don't be afraid. It's no gun. Come here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Quan mình bữa rắn hơi sang in hơi chua lại. It's okay. See, he's afraid of that. Whoa, wow. Whoa, wow. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Good up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lay down. It's good. Lay down. Good boy. Down. It's okay. Don't be afraid. Lay down. It's good. Okay, you lay when you're ready. Don't be afraid, okay? Whoa, wow. Okay, good. Okay. Everybody works so hard, so I read you some story, okay? Is the microphone working? Oh, good boy. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Again, because sometimes you have no time to come up and sit with the assembly when you're working, right? Yeah. You are outside to work, or you have to clean the house. You translate for the Korean?
Yes.
Somebody translate?
Yes.
Good? Okay. And Vietnamese, everybody translate it? Good? Okay. I sit or stand is similar. trying to elevate my level. The level of consciousness elevates, but the physical make no difference. And Shakyamuni Buddha say there's a Four Noble Truths, you know. Sanh lão bình tử rồi. Birth, death, sickness, and old. There are many stories I haven't read, but all this is read. Yeah, some are read, but some are not. You want to read the Shakyamuni Buddha previous life? Yeah? Many anyway, but you want something about the is famous. They are very famous. Okay. You want to... There are many stories, yeah? They are interesting. Yeah. I still have a lot. There's a couple for you to choose, okay? Now, hey, brother, you could stand up, baby. And then you turn like that so you can leave. Can look at me. Now you, otherwise it's too painful. I talked a lot and I will talk a lot and you'll be in trouble. Okay? And maybe you don't mind, but your girlfriend mind. When you come home and your knees don't function, that is a big trouble. big trouble. I don't know how saintly you two are, but the knees is still there, you know, have to be. We have to use it sometime. Okay. Story about the tiger. Story about how to sell your poverty. Story about the Buddha offer his head. The story about he offer his life. The story about somebody always whenever he open his hand, there are 2 gold coins come out. Yeah. So a story about a girl who born with the white silk wrap around her body. All the time. From the birth to the death. Yeah. Etc. etc. Which one you want? Huh? The first one is the tiger? Okay, I think you like the tiger because I belong to the tiger zodiac. You sit properly, otherwise get hurt. Okay? David, that's the problem with being tall. That's why I'm not tall. You see, I fit everywhere. I can do cameraman, I can do wedding, I fit everywhere. Okay. 你要这个吗？来。不要。哎，做了，那个是给他的，他需要的。Okay. This is the story about the prince, Mohotado, something like that. And then offer himself for the tiger. Okay. Yeah. According to Buddhism and the believer and tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattva in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it. Okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. Thus I have heard. Anand's story. Yeah? Okay. I am sure many others, masters, would have told their past lives sometimes also. Well, except your master. She don't tell a lot. Yeah. Sometimes. But she doesn't like to. It's embarrassing for me to talk about past life. Okay? Not that my past life embarrassing. It's just it sounds too good, so I feel shy. I feel shy. Now and then I tell you just a little, huh? Yeah. Okay. Many other masters probably told many things also about their past life or about the things with other beings, about how they did sacrifice and all that. Maybe. Just that because they don't have a disciple like Anand, like a live recorder, live recorder, that's why. So many stories been lost, yeah? And in the case of Jesus Christ, he can preach only 3.5 years, more or less, And many stories are lost because no recording. Many stories are cut, edited because the later generation or later church thing is no good, etc., etc. Yeah, and in the old time there's no record player, no camera, no nothing. Yeah, and no quick writing like now. Shorthand, no, only longhand, very long. Therefore, in the old time, many stories been lost. Yeah? It's not like only Buddha knows all this or tell all this. It's just because Buddha has Anand, very special arhat, tell all his story, all from his memories, extraordinary memories. Also, he followed the Buddha to become monk when he was very young, and he became, of course, maybe eating vegetarian, vegan, so his mind is all pure, no vexation from family or any trouble that most people experience in life. So his mind is still clear and simple, yeah. And he's with the Buddha all the time, so he don't miss nothing. He hear everything. He hear all the story told by disciples' experiences, and then he remember. Yes. Okay. 这个人是讲中文或是越南人的，就这边都不笑了，这么严肃。我看着好怕了啊！我怕严肃的人啊。我喜欢快乐的啊，我喜欢轻松快乐自然啊。OK， 自然就好啊，自然就好。OK， 阿弥陀佛呢。Thus I have heard. It's from Anand, meaning whatever he heard, he told it as is. Yeah, he's a monk. He did not tell lie. He cannot. Okay, and besides, later he became arhat already. And after he became arhat, then the sangha, the whole monks assembly trusted him to tell the story. Understand? Before that, he wasn't truly very enlightened. So they kicked him out, and then he went, soaking, go into a corner of the forest, meditate. And after, some time he became enlightened. Then the Sangha welcomed him back in, and knowing now that whatever he told will be exactly as is and truthfully. Yeah. Also after Arhat, very high enlightened, then the mind is even more clear. Yeah, remember everything. Understand? The same like us. Many things you have not remembered long time already. And when you meditate, it all comes back. Oh, so clear. You don't even want to remember. It keeps coming. And sometimes you shake your head and say, get out, get away from me. I don't want to know. I don't want to remember. It's all garbage. Leave it. Yeah. And sometimes good things. Sometimes garbage. Yeah. Why is that when you meditate, everything comes back? Is that true or not? Yeah. All of you experience like that. Yeah. And some song you don't even know exists, you sing. Yeah. After meditation, you remember all the songs that you don't even know exist, right? And you forgot, and then you remember everything. You remember even up to when you were 2 years old. So long, and who did what to you, and you did what to whom. All kind of things, good or bad, yeah? Why? Do you understand why? Anybody knows one candy? 是看看嘛，不会死的啊。
是因为头脑更清楚了吗？
头脑更清楚？Concentration. Concentration, I told you, concentrate on the Master and the God and the 5 names. I didn't you didn't concentrate on the past? What? Mind calm down. Oh, okay. Anything else?
修复的头脑细胞。
恢复的头脑细胞。No, it's not like that.
有一些记忆会被唤醒。
提醒那醒过来的 ，OK。应
该是有点在洗，呼吸通意。
他讲什么？
洗呀，在洗。
在洗脑。OK。还有呢？
所有的记忆都会记在阿卡西记录。
因为没有时间和空间。
没时间和空间了，没有时间空间和运回来过去呢。OK， 呀。
那些老店铺，它会在里面到处在像燃料一样到处乱跑，抽到哪个地方那个相关的记忆就冒出来。
他讲什么？
脑电波，
在
脑子里乱跑，跑到哪个地方记忆。差不多每一个人有一点点呢好，一点点好。面对自己，一点点好，还有。
因为跟上帝连线以后，他自然而然所有的东西都会呈现。
跟上帝沟通，上帝哪里管你那个过去？你垃圾会给你提醒那些垃圾。
You increase your brain cells and you regenerate.
Regenerate your brain cell.
Yeah.
That's the scientific. Okay. 还有呢？
没了哈 ，OK， 没人拿到了，这个都是我的了 ，OK，all the candies are mine, yeah, nobody is correct. I've been correct a little bit, okay, yeah, because if you say concentration, then when you're almost dying, you know, that's when everything comes back like a film, like a movies, fast, very fast. You remember everything from the day you're born until the day you are dying now, you see? So it's not concentration, yeah. And then it's not 细胞恢复，因为那个时候细胞就死了，不是？It's dying at that moment. When the time you're dying, the brain cell also already almost kaput, you know, I go into kaput or kaput. So maybe it's not scientifically saying that it's regenerated. Maybe we regenerate it when we meditate, that's for sure. Many things regenerated, not just the brain cell, other cells in the body regenerated. When we read master teaching, cells also regenerated. When we watch video, cell regenerated. When we listen video, audio master teaching, you know, live master teaching, is better than the past master teaching. Although past master teaching still help you if you don't have any live master. Or sometimes you have live master, but past master also connected with a live master and also help you. Yeah. It's the thing is, it's just like when we're dying. When you meditate, I mean you're dying, you know, and when you're dead. So all the things coming back. Yeah, so that when you go, either you remember it or so that you're reborn again, or because you remember but you're connected with the master power, so master clean it off, clean it. So that when you go, you don't have trouble, no obstruction, yeah? But in the case of other people, when they die, they remember all this, and when they die, they have to reborn to get whatever, whether good or bad, from their memory, understand? From the subconsciousness, yeah. Okay, so a lot. But every of you is write a little, okay? So put all together, make a book. How to die while living. Yeah. Okay. At this time, Anand was telling us this, telling the assembly of the monks. This is after Buddha went to Nirvana already, yeah? Anand and all the monks get together, and the Anand tell all this so that other monks can write out. That's why we have so many sutra, many holy books from Buddhism. Understand? Yeah. Okay. So he said like this. Thus I have heard. At one time the Buddha was in maybe Kapilasu, something like that, Save, in the you know, the forest of the one who gave it to the poor and the needy, and the Prince Kida, yeah, the gold garden. You remember? Yeah. Okay. And at the time of going out for arm, they bring their bow and they go out for arm. The Buddha put on his extra clothes, maybe go outside or something, then and I go with him. I mean Anand. Yeah, this is true story. Yeah. And I go accompany him. I walk behind the Buddha. Yeah. When we arrive in the city, we saw an old woman and two sons. These two sons of hers is very gangster-like. Yeah. Always go and stealing, you know, and robbing people. Has no moral, no dignity. Yeah. That day, at that moment, the government caught both of them, and then they are going to be chop. You know chop where, right? At that time, if you steal probably many times, and then they chop your head. Yeah. At that moment, that's a terrifying moment, I and the Buddha have just arrived. Yeah, Anand. Yeah, I say I, so that is more personal here, more truth here. Okay, I don't say Anand because whatever he's written here, I write it like that. I read like that. So you must remember I, not me, huh? Okay. And at that time, three of them, mean the mother and the two sons, prostrate in front of the Buddha, and begging Buddha to save their lives. And then Buddha dispatched me, ordered me to go to the king to ask for their lives to be saved. After I told the king what the Buddha have requested, because the Buddha's, personally interference, so the king obeyed the Buddha's request and set them free. 3 of them, yeah. 2 of them, yeah. Even then, 3 lives, because the 2 sons are bad, so the mother also kind of accomplice, accomplice or accomplice? Accomplice, yeah. Okay. Accomplice or accomplice? Accomplish. Oh no, not accomplished. Accomplice. Yeah. Okay. All right. Because of this great favor, great grace from the Buddha, the 3 of them went in front of the Buddha, prostrate to him to thank him. So we prostrate in front of our Honor One here. We thank you for your grace, as high as the mountain, as deep as the sea. That we are still here and alive. We have nothing that we can repay your love. Yeah. Pay obeisance to the World Honor One. Please accept just our most grateful hearts. Yeah. So the Buddha say, so good, excellent. Yeah. Sin or merit? It is all our own doing. Yeah. And then accordingly we reap bad karma or good reward. So from today, from now, you should cultivate, virtuous conduct. So in the future, your life will be better. Yes, and then you will have more merit, and life will be much more pleasant and happy, etc. And the 3 of them said, yes, obeisance to the World Honor One. We will obey your teaching, your advice. Yeah. And please accept us to be your disciples. Meaning to become monks. Yeah. Again. They all want to become monks. Robber, murderer, killer, beggars, anybody. They want to become monks. Yeah. So the Buddha said, yeah, very good. Yes. If you want to cut off all the bad binding from the world and to find liberation, I will also accept that. Okay? And then he say, welcome, Bhikkhu. Then they has to hair fall down and change the clothes into chasa, the clothes of the monks. Yeah. And their faith in the Buddha is unwavering, never change. It's very solid. Yeah. after the Buddha give them initiation, I guess, yeah. After the Buddha preached to them, all of their vexation, angry, frustration, greedy, jealousy, all that is all gone, clean off. Meaning all the past karma cleansed, yeah. And then their mind become clear, their heart is open, and then the two sons immediately attain arahant. Oh, and the mother is a little less. Yeah, arahant is different. Arahant and arahant is different. Okay. Oh, because seeing thus, I will also praise them very much. I, Anand, also praise them very much. And I was also very, very surprised. Yeah. Do not know why that they have such a luck and merit. Yeah. Immediately saw the Buddha and attained such a high level. Yeah. So I kneel down in front of the Buddha, Anand. And I kneel down in front of Buddha and say, obeisance to world honor one. Could you please tell us why these three mother and sons suddenly, had such a blessing, yeah, that they even attain very high level of spiritual consciousness, yeah, and have such a luck to have met the Buddha and then become the disciple and monk even, yeah. So the Buddha say, Anand, listen, I will tell you. You should know. Long time, many aeons ago, yeah. Also on this planet, everything happened on this planet. It's wonderful. There was a king named Mahaladana. He ruled over 3,000 smaller countries. Yeah. He had two sons. The first son is Mahapunapin, whatever. Yeah. Okay. It's Vietnamese. The second son named Mahadeva. Yeah. Three sons. Sorry. And the third son named Mahatadwa. Okay. The third one is a special. He has great merit. He is very virtuous. He is very merciful, and his heart is great. Yeah, his aim is noble. Yeah, he also loves people, merciful to them, and he is very filial to his parents, the king and the queen. Yeah. He also offers a lot of help to anyone in need, even to animals. Yes, animals also. One time, the king and his main wife and his concubines and the three sons went together into a forest just for fun. Yeah. When the king was resting under a shade of a tree, the three princes just went around to look in the forest. Yeah, far away from, not too far away, but went around in the forest and checked in. Yeah. When they went to the one side of the forest, they all saw one mother tiger, a tigress, and two small tigers, baby tigers. Yeah. The mother is very skinny, only skin cover her bones, and she was like bending down on the stone, and her breath is almost like gone. Yeah, she's dying. Yeah, she's dying of hunger. And the two children, two little tigers, are curling up in her belly. Even though 3 of them saw humans, but they don't move. They're too tired. I think they're too exhausted, hungry many days, I guess. Yeah. But the mother tiger seems somehow want to eat the 2 little babies. Yeah. So when the 3rd prince, Mahatadwa, saw that, he told his 2 elder brothers, do you think that, do you think as I think, look like the mother tiger wanted to eat her 2 children, 2 babies? You think so? And the 2 say, yeah, we also think like that. It looked like that. And then the 3rd younger princess asked, dear brothers, what do the tigers normally eat? Yeah. So the 2 brothers, older, know better, say, they normally eat flesh and blood, fresher flesh and fresher blood. And then the younger prince, the 3rd prince asked, then at this time, do you think anybody can help them? So the 2 older brothers say, no, this seems very difficult, impossible. There's nothing here can help them. There's no other animals, nothing around, and they're very tired to even hunt, too exhausted to even move. So they cannot hunt, nothing. So at that time, the Mahatadwa, the 3rd prince, felt very, very sorry, and his compassion aroused very deeply in him. He was thinking to himself, life after life, I live and die so many times, but those bodies has only bring trouble, make more karma. It's nothing helpful to anybody. Those are life after life, different body, had not helped anyone. So maybe this time I should just forsake this, troublesome body, full of greed and trouble and sorrow and jealousy, and arrogance, ignorance. Yeah, and then I give it to the tiger, my body then. And then in exchange, I might have, and I pray for the merciful wisdom, the long-lasting, forever merciful wisdom. Okay. And then so he go a little bit faster in front of the 2 brothers, and then afterward, for long distance away, and he told the 2 brothers, oh please, 2 elder brothers, you go first, go back to our parents. I have a little bit private thing to take care. So they thought that they want probably go to do something, yeah. So the both of the brothers left, just go, yeah. And then the younger brother go back to the tiger where they were, and then he throw himself to let the tiger eat him. But the mother tigress was long time hunger. She could not even open her mouth to eat. She was shaken, trembling. She cannot do anything. So the prince used a pointed wood branch and punched himself. Punch himself here and there, everywhere. So the blood comes out into their mouth, into his mouth. Okay. And because of the blood, she keep licking the blood a little bit, and then because of that, she regained her strength and awakened. Yeah. And then she has more strength now, and she could get up. sit up and eat. After eating, all of them very strong. Yeah, and then only the bones left. The 3 tigers go away somewhere else. Yeah. The 2 brothers sitting somewhere far distance, keep waiting and don't see the younger brother come back. Suddenly they feel they're burning, some burning sensation in their stomach, and their tears coming down. They didn't know anything yet, they just feel that way. At that time, the prince was dying then. Yeah. Or at that time probably the tiger was eating him and he's dying. Yeah. So the 2 brothers feel like they are burning, inside, and their tears is coming down. And then both of them come back and look for the small prince, but they were thinking in themselves, I think maybe our little brother want to help the tigers. Yeah. Therefore they went to the tiger area and they saw only the bones there. Yeah. And then a head, a head and the bones stay there, so they know it's him. Yeah. Because they love him so much and they feel such a tragedy in front of them, so both of them collapsed on the ground, lost consciousness for a long time, and then they woke up. After a while they woke up. Now the king and the queen was resting under the shade of the tree, and at that time the queen, at the same time the queen was, same time that the princess was eaten, the prince was eaten. The prince has a dream. Yeah, has a dream that there were three eagles, went into the forest. No, chim cáp maybe, I don't know. It's like three birds, like 3 parrots flew together in the forest, and then the third parrot is eaten by the eagle. And then suddenly she woke up then, and she was very scared. The dream was so real, and she was so scared. And she told the king, says, Your Majesty, I have just dreamed that 3 parrots went into the forest, and then the third one is eaten, is captured and eaten by the eagle. I heard that parrot is symbolize our children or grandchildren. Yeah. And the third one was captured and eaten. That I think one of our children are in trouble, in danger. Yeah. And then she just finished her story to the king, and then his two princes came back. Yeah. And then the queen asked, "Oh, where's your brother? Where's your young brother? Where's your young brother?" And then both of the princes kneel down on the ground and say, Majesty, King and Queen, Father and Mother, my younger brother is eaten by a tiger. But we're not sure whether the tiger caught him and eat, or it's because our brother has too much compassion for them and then offer himself. We're not sure. Yeah. So both of father and mother feel like, thunder, just hit them. Very, very, very painful. Yeah. And both of them also collapsed, fainted. A long time, and then some other tried to revive them. And then they all come to the tiger's places, and they saw only bone, and his head still remain. Because of the head, they will understand it's him. The prince always have some different ornaments. Yeah. even though the tiger eaten them, but all the clothes and the ornament of the princely dress is still there. So they know it's him, and they're all crying. So everybody cry and lament. It's too much sorrow. Now it is about the prince who offered himself to the hunger tigers. After that, his soul is born into the heaven, one of the heaven. And then at that time he was thinking himself, now I have this wisdom eye. I can see the 5 worlds as if I see the line on my palm. I think maybe in the past lives I have done something good. Yeah, that's why I have such a good merit right now and good reward. He didn't know yet. And after he thought like that, he looked down, he saw himself, he saw himself as a prince and offering himself as sacrifice for the hungry tigers. Yeah. And now his body, the remain of his body is still in the forest, and all the people, parents and brothers and all the court officials are crying, very painfully. Yeah. And then he suddenly felt so sorrowful for the parents and for everybody. Yeah. So he worried, because parents are still so ignorant. He felt, he worried that they are too painful. They might die of sorrows. So he flew down from heaven. Yeah, stand in the middle of the air and say like this: obeisance to kingly father and queenly mother. Yeah. Please do not feel so sorrowful. Do not cry too much for the prince. Please go back to the palace, and take care of all the country's people, not just because of one person and damaging your health and your mental tranquility. Yeah. And then the king asked, he say king father and queen mother, but they still don't understand. So the king asked, what kind of god are you? Can you tell us how you know about all this? So the prince, as a god, say, I am your son. I'm the Prince Mahatadwa. Yeah, because I offer myself, my life, to save the 3 hungry tigers. Therefore, now I'm born in Daosut heavens, one of the high heavens. Yeah. Please know, my Majesty Father, that everything, also every human, if you have body, if you're born, then one day it will be gone or destroyed. Yeah. If you have, then one day you don't have. Không sơ. Yeah. If we do bad thing, then we go to hell. If we do good thing, then we go to heaven. Yeah. To be born and to die is the law in this world. Yeah. Please do not feel too sad. Yes. And then will be damage to your health and your peace. Yeah. Please wake up and try to follow the practicing of the Buddha's way, like meditation, vegan, make peace, yeah. Etc. So the king said to him, you practice compassion, great compassion, and helping everyone, even animals, but you left us here bereft and painful. Let us, so suffering as if we are cut, our flesh and our stomach, our heart is cut, broken. Yeah. Is it worthy at all? Yeah. So he said that. After that, the prince has to use his eloquence, great eloquence. And then he tell everything that is all the kind of good and bad and karma and all things. That is extraordinarily more than the worldly knowledge to explain it to the king and the queen. Yeah. In order to repay their love and kindness. After that, the king and the queen seem to calm down, to open their heart, to awaken, yes. So they don't feel too much sorrow, and they ask the subordinate to collect all the bones in the head, put it in the 7 jewel kind of coffin, and then put it in the 这个塔英文怎么中文怎么讲？英文怎么讲？塔。I put it in a stupa, they build a stupa and put his remaining inside. Yeah. So everybody could go and remember and make offering. Yeah. And at that time, and then father, mother, and son say goodbye. Then, yeah, the prince go back to heaven. And all the royal household go back to palace. At this time, the Buddha said to me, to Anand, Anand, at that time, the king is now is my father, and the queen at that time is now my mother, my queen mother, The Mahafunin now is Mila Pusa. Prince Mahadeva is the Batumak is one of his disciples, I guess, around there. Yeah. And Prince Mahatatwa, it was me. Yeah, it was one of my incarnations. The mother tigress at that time is this old woman. Now is this old woman. And the two of her sons are these two little tigers before. Long time ago. Yeah. At that time, I have saved their lives, and now I became a Buddha. I also saved their lives again, and even saved their souls. After the Buddha told us this, I and everybody in the assembly was so happy and so glad and so so respectful towards his noble sacrifice, noble spirit. So everybody praised to the Buddha, prostrated to him, and then left. Okay, and then left. Okay, done.